for like a caster camp, but the only thing that you have to do, or only thing that you have to promise is that you have to go back to college after the camp.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, which is super cool. Rex was actually super close to doing it.
Oh,
he was a diamond player in League.
yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he was diamond.
That sucks. Oh my god. Ah! No, no.
Yeah,
it goes
this-
Diamond Master Challenger.
Yeah.
So it's the third highest, yes.
He was up there. Arsenal's was Challenger, though.
Arsenal's
so
was Challenger.
if there's ever some beef, I don't think there's ever beef, to be completely honest. Arsenal's super nice.
PM doesn't have beef.
Yeah. I mean, minor beef, but
Not in
there's
this
nothing
scene.
like... Yeah.
We just love each other. Alright, we're going to team kill here.
We're going back 2 years. We're going to get Dakpo versus Lunchables. It's on, imagine it, 3.6 just came out. End of 3.8. Oh my gosh.
Raw grabbed it to dunk. Roy's throws are some of the most like forceful in the game, in my opinion. They just feel good. 77%.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, and that's one of the big things that I've been looking forward to doing with Roy. Especially, yeah, with floaties is recognizing the percents when you can go for down tilt into just straight dare for the spike.
Game & Watch has legit one of the best jabs in the game.
Yeah, and if anything, we all know that Lunchables is super well versed in this matchup, playing Mr. L's.
He had to kill Mr. L's.
Yeah, and getting that win almost a year ago.
Yeah. Actually, it's been over a year now because
because it was in July.
It was actually around this time.
It was like 24th to the 27th.
Yeah.
I may have been wrong.
Something like that.
25th, 27th.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised he just didn't go out for the bigger hitbox, something like back air.
Try to get that wave land. Oh, okay, manages to get out of there.
Because if anything with Roy,
what?
If Roy uses his double jump, or even just any sword boy, Denthorn.
They're both just kind of acknowledging how ridiculous that was.
Denthorn in the background laughing.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah.
He is the great bearded wizard of the DFW community.
I'm glad to see him around. I've only seen him at UNT stuff. Yeah.
You can't crouch cancel Fighter Roy.
Hey, baby. 0%. Get that floaty killer. Marth has side B up tilt. Roy has crunch cancel down smash. Oh, yeah.
Dakpo's layering the field in porcine goodness.
Yeah. He's kind of just
Slowing it down.
He's slowing it down, but he's using the stage to his advantage. He's just like jumping around Lunchables and making sure that he can just do things like turn around bacon.
Yeah. All right, he's good. He's able to get it. Oh,
yeah, that was super smart. Very good recognition from Dakpo. Dakpo does that no matter who you are. We saw that against Sosa.
After 2-9s, I would too, honestly. Oh my god. That was silly.
That was some cheese.
All right, sets up for the roll and into the nair.
Yeah.
Oh, he's living.
That man was like, I'm going to hit you with some cheese, and I need to give you the bread. The basics.
Chair lasts forever and does 13%.
Yeah, and you can act out of the next available frame. When it's done, you can just act out of it.
Oh my god, dude. All right, Zach is looking kind of frustrated with Game & Watch right now.
Yeah, and Dakpo is definitely abusing the fact.
Yeah.
He's making sure that he's not committing to anything like super, super hard.
He's not even approaching my guy.
Oh.
Zach is kind of scaring me with these.
Back throw? Yes.
Nice. Yeah, just rocks the flare blade in, but he's going to live.
Yeah, bucket break.
Well, bucket break only works when you slide off of the stage itself. Great tech, great tech. Yeah. So throwing the bucket out there is just to sort of stall momentum, but it doesn't actually do the actual bucket break mechanic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, unless you slide off the stage.
Huh.
Yeah. It's quite curious. Oh, what? I was going to say.
Oh, baby, we're going to be seeing a lot of pivot forward smashes.
Dakpo does love his forward smashes.
Yeah.
He also does the brawl tech where you can do it right out of dash dance.
Yeah, he switched to Marth and Mewtwo. So a lot of the time he is going to start dash dancing on your shield, start pressuring it with down tilt, making sure that you stay in place. And if you try to move forward, he's going to get you with that pivot forward smash because it's dash back pivot.
Yeah.
One of the big things why he's playing Marth in PM is because a lot of people told him that he plays his Game & Watch the exact same way that someone would play Marth.
It's pretty similar, honestly.
Relative dash dance, down tilt, into a strong punish. But his punish game and his neutral just a lot better with his Game & Watch.
Yeah. Zach is looking mad furious right now, though.
This matchup is actually quite difficult. I would say that this matchup is relatively 50-50, though
I think Mewtwo's just a better
it may be like
character.
55-45 now that I truly think about it, because Mewtwo having a lot better options. One of the big things, though, is that on platforms, if you can call out his side B, Marth also having a 50-50 DI mix-up, or up B, and then you can go for floaty killer, you can go for up tilt, you can catch him for grab on platforms. You also have the 50-50 DI mix-up off of forward throw or back throw. So you have to be really careful around that.
Yeah. I love how much Lunchables is respecting Dakpo's space at ledge and just kind of letting him come to him.
But one of the big things that's a big problem, and what a lot of Mewtwo's have is that their ability to throw out things like forward smash and down smash because of how active they are, especially on like Mewtwo or on Marth, because Marth's ledge dash isn't fully invincible, so throwing out a forward smash, since it's so active, Marth is still going to be hit by it.
Yeah. Oh god.
I learned that by playing Mewtwo.
Mewtwo's a smart dude. Mewtwo's not bad at all.
He knows that matchup like the back of his hand. Yeah, stalling out with neutral B.
Ooh, god, he's so quick on those. Yeah, go down. That's the first stock for the man. I'm kind of surprised we ended up here. Battlefield is generally considered to be one of Mewtwo's best stages, particularly because of how he can abuse teleport.
Yeah, one of the big things is I don't know if Dakpo is super familiar with the Mewtwo matchup. I can't think of like...
There wasn't like a dominant 3.02 Mewtwo in GnW.
The only Mewtwo I could have thought that he may have played would be Emu Killer at the time.
Maybe?
He definitely played Denthorn. So Denthorn is a big Mewtwo player.
Denthorn's a different kind of animal, though, than Lunchman, honestly. Yeah, just retreats all the way around.
Yeah, going for that dash dance, trying to bait out an approach from Dakpo, but playing off the positioning.
Ooh, yeah, Mewtwo's terrible tech goals.
He could have gone for a forward smash, and but he waited it out.
Oh, yeah. I don't get anything quite off that.
Yeah, it looks like he could have opted for something like a European Ken combo. He's trying to go for the up B, but that up tilt pushing him off. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, it's looking for something big. Both of them just kind of searching. Looking for these kill setups, but neither of them have characters that are great at them.
Dakpo has to play super careful because he's at a deficit and at high percentage, and then Lunchables just plays neutral that way, but also because he is at high percent.
Yeah. So now he gets to come off platform and play. Oh god. Micro spacing. The counter hits! I love it.
Alrighty. Trying to get that nair. Yeah, and platform, both of these characters working off very well on platform. I feel like Mewtwo actually doing it better than Marth. He could have gone for side B.
We could have seen it, but at the same time, Lunchman's still just racking it up right now. Stacks on stacks, my man. Oh, I don't think he was ready for the back throw at all. Yeah. I think he was plotting on that up throw, and then just all of a sudden gets cooked.
Yeah. And that match was just straight footsies and fundamentals, it seemed.
They both knew that they could make each other explode, and I think Zach was doing it better.
They were just playing out movement kind of like chess, it seems. There are a lot of times Dakpo was going for rolls, and they were just waiting out options, because we saw it from Dakpo's down throw. Lunchables went for a spot dodge up, or an air dodge up, and Dakpo just waited for the option, waiting for the next move and see what he could have punished off of.
Now we got the FOD pick. This still isn't terrible for Mewtwo?
I think a lot of stages aren't super terrible for Mewtwo.
He's a great character, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, good snag.
I think it's more matchup based rather than actual stages. given certain stages do help his bad matchups, but Mewtwo kind of having that wolf complex, in my opinion, where he's just good on a lot of stages.
Yeah. Also, what song is this? Because this is outright a banger.
Oh my goodness, this may be Citus by Chapter. I could be wrong though.
I'm digging it.
It's from a rhythm game. Or one of the very popular Japanese rhythm games.
One thing that we're kind of not seeing from Dakpo is he won't punish spot dodge or anything like it with anything like a forward smash. More often than not, he prefers to like bait space with the down tilt and then dash back forward smash.
Yeah.
Case in point.
It's because he knows that he can just get punished straight off like that, because that was just a raw forward smash that wasn't pivoted, and he can just wave dash forward and go for a back throw.
Yeah, but it was a really strange situation because he's been pressuring so much on shield. He hasn't been doing too much in the way of like actually threatening the grab, and so Zach has been able to just sort of hold shield. So going for the raw forward smash there seems a little sus.
Yeah.
I mean, it is hard to get in on Mewtwo and get those raw grabs. You have a sword, you can use it, but at the same time, like...
Yeah, see, we're waiting.
Yeah.
This is one of the big things about these two players, is because they're very smart, and they've been playing for a very long time.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Going for that side B.
He's got his jump. Oh, Jesus. He really risked it for the biscuit.
Lunchables admitting his mistake. I mean, the big thing is that that's where Dakpo could possibly have a one-up on Lunchables. It's not just straight fundies, but more on just the steps it is. He's waiting for him to make a mistake off of certain decisions.
Yeah, punishes that ledge dash.
Yeah, that's why he's waiting, because he's trying to bait an option. But Lunchables, like a computer, is just picking the best ones.
Oh,
he could have gone for up B.
But even then, at this percent, it'd be really difficult to actually make that meaningful.
A lot of the times, you're gonna find even getting them off stage with Marth. If you're at even distance, then go for the dare. If you're below them, then a jump into up B is going to be the right move. But getting them off stage in general is what...
It's beneficial, don't get me wrong. But like Mewtwo, it's pretty difficult to edge guard, I feel, for Marth.
He's actually extremely hard, in my opinion. Yeah, we're seeing that side B a lot more. Just the end combos.
Man, and Lunchman's been overextending a ton at the ledge here, and it's costing both his stocks this game. Oh, man.
Yeah, and the down smash, forward smash, like I said, at the ledge, being very, very hard for Marth to really cover.
Wait, didn't Dakota win game 1?
Dakota did win game 1.
Yeah, this isn't 2-0.
Yeah, this is 1-1.
All right.
Yeah, now it is...
Wait.
No, it's 3 out of 5.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Lunchables admitting you couldn't read his lips. He said, "Oh, I wasn't thinking."
Oh, we're moving it right back.
Yeah, we're going back right to it. So right now it is 2-1 Lunchables. Really, really curious. Going back to FD, and
I can see this. Oh my god.
I can see this working out a lot better for Dakpo, because he won on Smashville. He's going to get relatively the same conversions, if not the same fundamental footsies that they experienced earlier.
Yeah.
His punish game is also a lot better with Game & Watch.
But I do feel as though Roy has a huge benefit from this stage as well. It's just that Zach loses his ability to sort of rowdy up on platform.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Sword Boy's on FD, super, super strong, especially with Roy. Even on, even with floaties, because you can go for down tilt into down air just to reset them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pillar combos or catching their landing with down tilt.
Oh,
and not,
the bacon actually saved them.
Them not opting for platform is a really big plus for Roy.
Is he dead? No, he's fine.
Yeah, it was
that would have been
timing.
Hilarious, but...
But you also have to take, you just have to know that Game & Watch can also do the same thing with down tilt, is catching landings with that large hitbox.
Yeah, the Game & Watch is all about those big ones. But Zach has been doing a really good job of holding it down, walling him out extremely well. Seeing it up thrown, and yeah, just the raw. Semi-fast followers against Game & Watch, like, kind of have their guaranteed point.
And Dakpo gaining health from the hammer. Yeah, playing it super patient like we're seeing.
Oh, actually just not covering over on the left.
Yeah, it's more from what I've seen how Dakpo and Captain Birdman usually play. It's usually knowledge off of the tech roll rather than just straight going for the punish and reaction. So next time if Lunchables does it, they're most likely prepared for that option.
Yeah. One big thing that Dakota likes to talk about is information gathering. He said the first stock, even the first game, you're just learning.
And I think that's one of the big pluses from Dakota. When he plays Game & Watch, he takes tech rolls the same way he takes hammers. It's for the knowledge rather than the actual use. Ooh, yeah.
So deep. I don't know if he got his jump. Yeah, he's going to have it, but even then, it's a little too late.
The plus 100 roll definitely going to help extend the invincibility because the animation goes out longer. Lunchables buying time.
Oh, I was going to get caught into it. And no, even then, just barely missing. Oh, nice. Doesn't have to worry about it too mad.
All right. Yeah. I don't know if Dakota was expecting the option. I personally wasn't. But I also wasn't recognizing percents. Which is one of the big things that you really, really have to keep in mind.
All right, and Zach is playing this almost like melee right now.
Yeah.
The ledge is safe, the ledge is my home. All right, patiently just waiting him out.
And this music is going really well with the match.
This is both like Zach's chance to end this right now. Oh my goodness, he's actually gonna live. Oh my God, what's happening? There we go. We had a bit of a warp there.
Oh, working off of it. Yeah. And because he went for charging neutral B after the hit of down air.
Good tech. Good God, Zach.
Tech side B rather than tech back air.
Yeah. Using both to stall out the momentum and make sure that he can make it back. Yeah, no jump. Okay, 118 here. He's up the stock.
And this match is looking like a clash of titans.
Right now, this is honestly, I think the furthest anyone's pushed Zach in a while. When going Roy or Mewtwo in a hot minute.
It just has a different vibe than what we see from Shokio versus Lunchables. Is because
they put a lot of respect on it, you know?
Because they're playing it a lot slower. Lunchables doesn't have to just not care in this situation.
I thought he was going to go for the downward angled one.
Yeah.
Murdered him with it.
It looks like it did. It just got the sour spot and it didn't send down. Yeah, Dakpo just playing straight footsies, trying to get some more momentum because he's put at a disadvantage right now.
Yeah, Zach is just playing super carefully using these big disjoints, particularly like forward tilt and down tilt, both to great effect. I love using side B like that.
Oh!
Wet noodles it. Can I have his jump? Doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And recognizing that Bacon actually helping him out with that forward smash, but that's not going to be it.
What's the jump?
Oh, yeah. So, Dakpo with the pop-off, but Lunchables, just being slightly infuriated. And he's...
Yeah, he says it's time, buddy.
He's going for...
Oh, my God.
Lunchables wants to win, and he's going to one of his most hated characters that he
doesn't like playing Tink.
Yeah.
But the way Zach has about the philosophy of playing characters like this is PM is full of lame sometimes. And Tink is his response
to lame.
He's like, I'm going to just play like a huge weenie. You have to deal with me doing that all day.
So one of the big things that I learned about Toon Link from both Apathy and Lunchables is that, or secondhand from Apathy, is that whenever Toon Link has bomb, he treats it like a grab. Both Lunchables and Apathy do.
Yeah, so it does lead into a guaranteed follow-up.
So what they do is that when they hold it, they make it as unambiguous as possible so that when they throw it, it's a pretty good conversion. But one of the best ways to deal with it is run up shield, because in that state, they're not allowed to grab when they have the bomb.
Exactly.
They already limited their option for another one. So
yeah, you're kind of in this grabbing state.
The thing is that they can delay it by either throwing the bomb somewhere else and going for a different setup, or opting for something like Boomerang.
And Zach's doing a great job holding it down. Yeah, just using these bombs, like, they trade so well too, because like if you get hit by one, oh God. If he had converted, if he got the full one off
it looked
that,
like he had the chance to.
Oh my god. Zach's nuts, dude.
And Zach's doing really well, making sure that he is camping. Oh, whenever he states it.
Have a good night, Chief.
Lunchables saying that he will camp the top platform when he has bomb, especially against matchups that he doesn't like. When it comes to like Sosa, we saw when they played on Battlefield at Olympus, he camped top platform.
Dude, he so many bombs.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing. He's keeping a safe distance to the point where when he does throw the projectile, it's going to clip the ledge.
Yeah, at the very least, he wants to make sure that these places are not safe for Dakpo. Oh my god. Great slide off the eye for that. He's going to catch the landing. Ah! Wow. Okay.
And Dakpo is just playing a game of tag at this point.
Yeah, he's like, can I touch you, please?
Because his punish game is good, but
he hasn't been able to get in for like a whole game almost. And when he does, he gets like hit out of it with bomb, or Zach just finds a way out.
Oh, he could have gone for up B just to contest it, but opting for the nair. Oh. Down throw, up air.
No,
or up.
Not yet. Not on platform anyway. With platform, you can SDI down and away and be able to get, or not SDI, you can't SDI approach, my apologies. But DI down and away and just kind of get out of the situation.
Yeah. The one thing that I thought is because he had additional height on top of being on platform and the fact that Game & Watch is one of the floatiest characters in the game. So I thought he was just going to do it relatively earlier.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach giving us a casual reminder of what happens when it comes to it.
If you want to play the lame game, or if you want to start playing...
If you cheese him, he just gets angry and like either kills you or just